Welcome to another edition of the Turnpike Sports Book Report. I'm Doug Weishuttle here with Dave Weishuttle. We're here to give you a whip-around look at some of the latest news coming out of the sports betting and casino industries. This week in our state and national reports, we've got March, April, and May numbers to talk about.
Still. We did Arizona, so it must be Illinois.
There you go.
For everyone out there, typically it's either Arizona or Illinois are the last to report.
Yes, and it closes the book on March.
And months later than everyone else.
Deals, we've got a hockey deal, we've got a acquisition deal, as well as a digital cryptocurrency deal.
Okay.
Industry updates, licenses, launches, closures to talk about, and then we'll finish up with our legislative roundup. We're going to start talking state and national right after this.
Hey, Dave Weishuttle from Turnpike Sports. I just got my dugout mug delivered, and I am loving it. Dugout mugs are mugs made out of baseball bats, and they are officially licensed by Major League Baseball, so you can get your favorite baseball team's logo on your mug. Just think of it, enjoying your favorite drink while watching your favorite baseball team with your team's logo on your mug made from a baseball bat. They can even make customized mugs. Check out the mug they made for Turnpike Sports. I mean, just look at that. That looks awesome. I've never seen anything like them. If you go to dugoutmugs.com, you'll find out they even make more things than mugs. They have baseball board games, grilling equipment made from baseball bats. They even have a section for gifts for under $30. Head on over to dugoutmugs.com because if you're a baseball fan or need a gift for a baseball fan, you have to check out Dugout Mugs. And use our promo code PIKE at checkout to get 20% off your purchase price. That's promo code PIKE, P-I-K-E. Also, free shipping with orders over $99. You can't beat that. DugoutMugs.com. That's my go-to place if I need a gift for a baseball fan. Well, if you excuse me now, the game is about to go on, and the wind is just right for drinking.
Welcome back to the Turnpike Sports Book Report. Doug Weishuttle here with Dave Weishuttle. State and national reports. We are going to be starting off heading back to the month of March with the state of Illinois.
Okay.
State of Illinois reported its 8th consecutive month with at least $1 billion in total handle.
Great. It's a great market.
Yes.
Pretty slow in reporting, but okay, you can take your own time. I mean, it's
that big a market. It needs time to do it.
It's one of those things where if you're reporting on it or if you do work in the gaming industry, you want the reports and the numbers as quickly as possible, but I guess.
Well, the other issue now with the per wager tax involved, it takes time to collect that number.
I guess there are more computations in Illinois.
It's a little more complex than
it got a little more complicated, yeah.
But like I said, 8th consecutive $1 billion month, 2nd consecutive month with under $200 million in revenue. They had 4 straight months prior to these last 2 of over $200 million revenue. Now 2 straight under $200 million.
That's not becoming an excuse anymore. We got a lot more numbers, a lot more computation, so it takes a little longer for us to get all the numbers out. In a world where everyone's touting their AI and these AI capabilities, they should be
AI is not
instantaneous.
Oh, AI is not mistake-free.
Then I don't want to hear about it 24 hours a day if it's not.
It's the new thing.
My goodness. Right.
One other thing to report here: nearly 10 million fewer rate wagers were placed in March of 2026 than in March of 2025, and college sports wagers fell by 2 million bets.
Okay.
So less people are betting.
Or
less people making wagers. I shouldn't say less people betting.
There are more fees involved now with betting.
Exactly.
Is that what everyone's talking about? Is
that
that what everyone's implying?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well.
And DraftKings, FanDuel, and Fanatics were the only operators to pass the $100 million mark in handle for the 2nd consecutive month.
Okay.
Moving forward in the calendar, we're heading into April. We've got New Jersey reporting their numbers.
All right.
They had a handle of just over 934 million. So the state of New Jersey has recorded at least $1 billion in total handle 6 out of the last 8 months. Wow. They missed 2 months of $1 billion handle.
Interesting.
State passed 74.4 billion in all-time handle, by the way. FanDuel itself has passed 147 million in year-to-date revenue. That's only 2026.
Let me tell you something. Where New Jersey is making their real money, and any state that has online casinos, that's where they're making their real money, the online casinos. That's why the gaming operators all push for online casinos because
we haven't talked online casinos yet.
Well,
we will be in a minute.
iGaming, I'll say iGaming, but it's just one of those things where it kind of mirrors retail. I mean, if you're looking for money out of the casino industry, it's all slot machines.
Well, we have another FanDuel number for the online casino side.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yes, but here we have for the sports betting side, parlays, 18.5% of the total handle with $227 million in handle, and the other sports category, which includes table tennis.
Okay, New Jersey with the table tennis
yes.
now. Okay.
47.58 million in handle.
Okay. Does that go under the other category thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
You remember the list of names for the sports under the other? I'm surprised at one of them.
Other? I almost
for the sake of time, hockey. I was surprised hockey falls under other.
See, I would think that's
they don't carve
I was
it
going to
out.
say golf.
Golf is under it, and tennis is under it. MMA
is under
it.
Is under?
Yeah, is under other.
So it's football, baseball, basketball, and everything else.
Right, basically, and parlays.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Oh,
So
interesting.
Yep. On the iGaming side, the state's iGaming industry reported $263 million in total revenue in April, $1 billion year to date in terms of revenue.
See, it's incredible.
Yes. Let's see. iGaming tax revenue, $58.5 million in April, $232 million year to date. FanDuel has passed $238 million in iGaming revenue in the month of April alone. The only operator passed the $200 million revenue mark.
Wow. Okay. Jeez.
Going over across the Delaware, we're going to the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania for their April report. The state has reported 6 out of the last 8 months with at least $700 million in total handle. It's also the 7th consecutive month with at least $45 million in revenue.
Okay.
State overall has passed $46.6 billion in all-time total handle, $3.96 billion in all-time revenue.
Okay.
FanDuel and DraftKings combined for $408 million of the $641 million total handle. So they are 64% of the total handle.
Wow,
in
that's
the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, no, it's in most states it's FanDuel versus DraftKings.
Yes.
Usually. Yeah.
And I'm going to use their phrasing here: combined total revenue generated from all forms of gaming, including
fantasy contests. They say that every month.
Well, not a lot of people include the fantasy contest.
Throw in the fantasy contests. Yeah. Okay.
Well, going back to our latecomers like Arizona, they have a different report for fantasy.
Oh, okay.
So they don't include it in the overall.
Every time I see a monthly report from Pennsylvania, especially when it comes to iGaming and casinos and the overall gaming, they throw in including fantasy contests.
$594 million.
Okay.
Tax revenue of $255 million. iGaming alone generated $245,778,103. Online slots brought in $195 million. Online table games $48 million, and iPoker $2.5 million.
Okay, all right.
Always nice to see iPoker brought into.
I wonder if that goes up a little because what was this, April?
Yes.
Okay, now we're drifting into the months where everyone's. If you're a poker fan, you start thinking about World Series of Poker. You get that poker itch that you want to scratch during the day, and it's a Tuesday at 2:30 in the afternoon, and you want to play some poker. Especially if you're in New Jersey or Pennsylvania, you jump online and play some poker. But I wonder if that number goes up.
Well, we're moving forward now to the week of May 17th, week ending May 17th for New York.
See, you want a state that knows how to report. New York knows how to report every week.
Yep.
And it's just the numbers are insane.
You got to remember, there's no per tax surcharge.
I know.
When that comes in, it's going to change.
Well,
didn't hit
Illinois
$500
was kind of slow too, even before the surcharge. So they probably made it a little slower, but but New York every week, every week they give out a report, which is great, and the numbers are insane. And
well, they did not hit 500 million this week.
Well, that's
490 something thousand.
Yeah, that's the tragedy in New York. It didn't hit 500 million.
490 million.
Yeah, I know, but still, that's a great month for other
interesting
states.
Numbers though for this current fiscal year. 5 of the first 8 weeks of the current fiscal year have been under 500 million in weekly handle.
Okay.
6 of the first 8 weeks of the current fiscal year have been over $50 million gross gaming revenue.
Interesting.
All-time handle now for New York.
All time is this mobile. All-time mobile handle. Okay, I want to get ready for this number because it's going to be silly.
94 billion.
That's just crazy.
552,718,745 bucks.
Wow.
Gross gaming revenue 8.67 billion and tax revenue 4.4 billion. Impressive numbers right there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, they're incredible.
And needless to say, FanDuel and DraftKings lead everybody right now. That's it for the state and national. We're going to start talking deals right now. Starting off the deal segment here, we've got the National Hockey League. Like every other major league sport except for the NFL, they have done a deal with the Commodities Futures Trading Commission.
Okay.
This is not called a memorandum of understanding. This is an information sharing agreement, they're terming it as.
Well, I am assuming from what they're saying is the official data. It's one of those things where, look, you don't want someone else's data applied to your league. So, it's a real thing now, the prediction market. So you might as well roll with it. And to protect the integrity of the game that you're playing, it's better to get your official numbers out there and share official data with that. So
everything I've seen on this deal does not use the word data.
I know.
They've now termed it something else here.
Okay.
And the deal establishes a framework for both parties to exchange confidential information. Okay. There's the data. Yeah. Designate representatives for ongoing coordination and collaborate on issues that affect the integrity of the sport.
You don't want these prediction markets putting out their own numbers.
No,
I mean, it's
they got to stop that
stop that
self-certification process.
So if you want to use official data, I mean,
or confidential information.
I mean, they're going to use information on your league anyway. Yeah. Look, just get it right.
Yeah.
So for everyone's benefit, just get the data right.
But they're saying this.
So I shouldn't use data anymore. Information.
They're using confidential
information.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
But the deal is basically a mirror image of Major League Baseball's deal.
Okay.
Moving over into the fintech side of everything, financial technology,
which is important.
We have Edge Markets.
Okay.
EdgeBoost by Edge Markets specifically announced a partnership with zerohash to establish secure and compliant crypto to USD movement capabilities for all users in all 50 states.
Okay.
That's a big way of saying you can convert crypto to US dollars to use anywhere you want as long as you do it through your EdgeBoost debit card.
No, it's important.
It's a huge thing.
It's very important. I mean, do you own any crypto?
No.
I don't own any crypto.
No, I don't trust it yet.
I don't, it's been in the news a lot over the years, and it's growing. People are getting more comfortable with it. They're hearing it everywhere. So, we might see more people involved in crypto as the years go on. So I think it's important what they're doing.
Well, this deal provides a seamless way to do the transition, but it also throws in two-factor authentication, so you have all the other
which
protections.
Is important.
Yes.
Which is very important.
And pretty much just like the entire gaming industry, we're going to talk and continue to talk about prediction markets.
It's all prediction
market. We have Better, BETR.
Okay.
The American one, not the Australian one.
I heard this. Yeah. I always get confused with the, this is BETR.
They're both spelled the same way. One with a capital B, one with a little
that's
B.
what I'm saying. Well, I should say capital B. Then we're talking about the capital B.
The U.S. Better.
Okay.
The U.S. Better.
All right.
They have done a deal by acquiring Ascent Capital Management, or Ascent, depending on how you want to put the
I always said Ascent.
But, they have secured National Futures Association and Commodities Futures Trading Commission registration by this acquisition, so they are now well on their way to launching a prediction market through the Better Super app that they are creating.
Yeah, no, you have to go through the process of doing this is part of the process.
And they're going to be working with Polymarket on the prediction market side. So it's going to be prediction markets powered by Polymarket directly within the Better Super app, which they will be planning on launching later this year, which will include fantasy, prediction markets, casino, sportsbook, and an arcade.
Huh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
This will be a real big super app.
It's a super app.
That's it for the deals. We're going to start talking industry updates right after the break.
Smoked cocktails have never been easier to make thanks to our Halo Drink Smoker. Simply place a cocktail smoker on your glass, light the wood chips until they start to smoke, and then top it off with the lid to infuse your drink with a delicious, new, smoky flavor.
Welcome back to the Turnpike Sports Book Report. Doug Weishuttle here with Dave Weishuttle. We're going to start off the industry updates segment here with some sad news.
Okay.
We're going out to Illinois again.
All right.
We started off the show with Illinois. We're continuing to start off segments with Illinois. We've got DraftKings announcing the closure of its Wrigley Field location in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Happened at the end of May, and according to their statement, the cost of operating in Illinois, including its high tax structure, makes it more difficult to justify continued investment in a standalone retail sportsbook.
Yeah, I would think the overhead costs, especially in Illinois
grown.
with the extra fees, has grown. I mean, it was a great idea, but I always had that thought. You have these sports books in the stadiums. I mean, sure, it's fun. It could be fun to visit, but practically, you have a sports book in your pocket. It's your phone. You can be sitting watching the game, placing bets. So having a retail book there is great idea, very entertaining. It's something to say I went into the sports book at Wrigley Field, but practically speaking,
well, it raises the question: would they have still maintained it if it wasn't for that per wager surcharge?
Yeah, well,
that's what's killing everybody there.
It's a convenient out.
Yeah.
I mean, certainly it's legitimate. You're paying extra money for it. It's a cost of doing business. You pay extra money anyway. In Wrigley Field, that's one of those things that I would think that's a high rent area or a high place of doing business. So sure.
But this follows the closure of other books at the homes of the Nationals, Washington Nationals, the Cleveland Guardians, and Phoenix Suns, as well as other ones.
Again, they don't have the surcharge that Illinois has.
But they also didn't have the traffic either.
Probably. I don't know. But it just costs.
Yeah.
It's a great idea. I get it. It's fun to go.
It'd be better to have a sports bar there instead of just a sports book.
Yeah, I mean, I have my phone, so I don't need to walk somewhere to place a bet.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah. But they are now out of Wrigley Field.
Okay.
Going over to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, we've got both Bet365 and BetMGM submitting letters of intent to the Gaming Commission in the state to apply for the Category 3 or show interest in getting a Category 3 sports betting license. That's the untethered type of license. Now everyone is raising the red flag that maybe MGM Springfield is on the block for sale because BetMGM operates the retail book there. Getting an untethered license means they don't need to worry about having a retail book to offer sports betting there as well. And if they are selling MGM Springfield to a non-MGM entity, makes perfect sense.
Sure.
And Bet360...
Is that but all these conspiracy theories come up when...
No, they had explored sale before.
I know. But, one now they're going up again. I've never been to the one in Springfield, but from what I hear, it's smack dab in the middle of the city.
Yeah, they did a nice job.
I was in Springfield before the casino was there because they have the Basketball Hall of Fame there.
Well, so. I have to admit, from what I've seen of the sports book out there, it's one of the nicer ones.
Really?
In the state.
I've never been there. So.
Going over to Nevada, we got Jacobs Entertainment announcing it has completed phase 1 of its $400 million 5-year development of J Resort in downtown Reno. A lot of upgrades there to go into. We've got a J Resort Festival ground. We've got a new 4th Street entrance. We've got a spa opening. We've got early development works for the Downtown Reno Amateur Sports Association, preliminary, and also soccer fields, new housing developments, with the goal of also increasing the size of the property with a 4,000-seat entertainment venue down the road and a 55-story, 600-room hotel.
Wow, look what's happening in Reno. Yeah, I'm getting emails about, it's vacation time, and I'm getting a lot of emails for Reno and Henderson and Laughlin, and I gotta tell you, the prices there are great. I mean, compared to Las Vegas, I mean, if you're going out to Nevada, it might be more economical going to some of these resorts in the towns outside of Las Vegas.
Well, speaking of Nevada, we're going out to Nevada for the Sunset Station Hotel and Casino, reopening the iconic Gaudi Bar and Gaming Pit. I almost said Gaudy.
Gaudy?
But I hope it's pronounced Gaudi. I haven't heard it pronounced
Gaudi.
Yet, so it's Gaudy.
Gaudy, I guess.
It just sounds weird putting it in a casino. It's Gaudy.
It's Gaudy.
Yes, but the bar and gaming pit are now reopened. They had a ribbon cutting ceremony, hand blown crystal chandelier, complemented by circular rippled metal ceiling, backlit stained glass skylights, jewel-tone lounge seating, communal tables, stonework, dimmable LED lighting, new carpeting, hanging televisions, multiple entrances.
Oh my God.
And this also comes into play when they are going to be launching their new bingo hall and Keno Lounge.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yes, all new bingo and Keno spaces are part of the continued gaming enhancements.
Wow.
Not renovations. These are gaming enhancements. All new bingo hall will feature a circular footprint, glass perimeter walls for added visibility from the casino floor. So you're going to be playing in a bowl, basically.
All right.
Central color podium, an LED screen, additional large format screens, and a mix of round and long tables alongside a high-quality sound system, full-service cocktail bar, snack bar, dedicated restrooms.
For all your bingo needs,
But for all the technology involved, the bingo room at Sunset Station will remain a paper-only bingo hall.
I like that. That's kind of a classic way to do bingo. We don't have those kind of bingo halls in New Jersey here, so I'd check out one if I saw it. I'd play a game of bingo. I haven't played bingo in a long time, but hopefully they sent pictures with this stuff.
Yes,
it's you described it wonderfully, and I'm sure you took it right out of the press release. But it's something
better to say the marketing speak the way they want it.
Did you get pictures? Sometimes they show videos, renderings.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not even pictures. They're like someone drew them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Architecture things.
How long does it take to go in, take a picture?
When they don't have the space.
Okay. Well,
the new Keno Lounge will be offering a clean, fresh, approachable space.
All right.
Plush red lounge seating, large high-resolution displays for draws and jackpot information. Lounge will remain visually connected to the casino floor. And both of these, the Keno Hall, the Bingo Hall and the Keno Lounge, hall, it's a lounge, both will debut in late 2026. Moving over to the world of cruising, we're going over to Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean has completed a 5-week dry dock refurbishment of Harmony of the Seas.
I saw this. Yeah, I mean, another person, I've never gone on a cruise or anything like that, but this gaming area sounds huge. The number of slot machines they have there.
Well, they have done upgrades across all entertainment, dining, and guest areas. They have the single largest casino in its entire 28-ship global fleet. The renovation introduced a dramatically reimagined onboard layout, highlighted by the expansion of the gaming floor. 37 table games, more than 500 slot machines.
That's what I'm saying. That must be huge. Enormous.
And the capacity was also increased through the addition of nearly 100 new staterooms integrated into the ship's structure.
Wow.
So they've added more rooms, a bigger gaming area for their cruise members, cruise patrons, cruisers.
Customers.
So
these things are enormous.
Yes,
I mean,
they're floating cities.
I've seen them on the docks in Boston, and they're just enormous.
Yes, but this is now going to be put out to sea pretty soon. They had a 5-week dry dock refurbishment. That's it for the industry updates. We're going to finish up with our legislative roundup. Here in the legislative roundup, we're going to start off with a federal piece of legislation.
Okay.
The new Gaming Advertisement to Minors Enforcement Act, otherwise known as the GAME Act, GAME.
Okay.
Has been introduced, and it is designed to combat the rapid and concerning rise. I'm using their words here. The rapid and concerning rise in youth gambling.
Yeah, well, I guess it's something that both parties can agree on. So good for them working together. And
it's a bipartisan bill.
Yeah, so, absolutely. Yep. I think it's good.
The Game Act will prohibit social media companies and other advertising websites from targeting minors with sports betting through online advertising.
Good.
Federal Trade Commission would be responsible for enforcing the law. And failure to comply with this new law, if it gets passed, would result in, fines up to $100,000 for each advertisement shown to a minor. So if you do a ton of advertising to minors, this could add up real quick.
Could be costly.
Yes. Last entry of the week, we're going to Tennessee. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee has signed legislation which combines two different acts Senate Bill 2136 and House Bill 1885, banning the online sweepstakes casinos in the state.
Okay.
It prevents or prohibits dual currency sweepstakes platform from offering games resembling traditional casino gambling, including slots, video poker, bingo, lottery, and table games. Law also expands the enforcement powers under the Tennessee Protection Act of 1977, giving regulators and the Attorney General broader authority to investigate and prosecute violations.
Yeah, I know it's one of many states that are outlawing sweepstakes casinos. So, we're going to probably see more states do something like this.
It is actually the seventh U.S. state to prohibit sweepstakes casinos, joining California, Connecticut, New Jersey, New York, Montana, and Louisiana.
Yeah, well, we're going to see more this year.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I think Louisiana went a step further with some of their legislation, proposing it as a racketeering kind of thing.
Okay.
So, kind of interesting area in Louisiana for that. That's it for this week's Turnpike Sports Book Report. If you've been following along on TV, you've been watching the ticker below us, flying by with domestic and international gaming stories, conference announcements, entertainment stories. Check that out when you can. And as always, we will be doing press releases, and also conference event announcements, info@turnpikesportsradio.com. And don't forget, when this show is released on Mondays, there is a full print version of the Turnpike Sports Book Report on our blog. Go to turnpikesports.us, click on the blog button. You'll see a full print version there. Contains stories we talked about on air, stories in the ticker, stories we didn't have a chance to talk about anywhere else. They're in the print version of the blog on our site.
And that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.